Where'd your name come from?
My name came from the streets. You know what I'm saying? You can ask the streets where my name come from. You know what I'm saying? I'm E1Hunnit. That's what it is. You can tell that out the gate. You know what I'm saying? I'm already hip to shit. And my first name, Eric, take the E off that shit, E1Hunnit. Can't be no simpler than that. That's a fact, though.
Now, where are you from?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, 205 way.
Exactly where in Birmingham?
East Lake, Woodlawn. That's my stomping ground, man.
Now, what's your opinion of the state of rap music right now in Birmingham?
I mean, we can be in a better place if we had more help in the city, you know what I'm saying? But we're a building process. There's a lot of greats down there, including me. And yeah, it's gonna get better in due time. Everything take time.
Now, when you say it can get better, what's wrong with it?
It's a lot of, it's just a lot of hate everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But you got certain ones that's real and it's down to move, and then it's no type of, I guess, guidance in a way of getting people music heard and getting put in the right hands, because really everybody after that dollar, man. And I believe we have a nice finance to the music way. Somebody actually believe in music in Birmingham, Alabama, they'll make $1 million real fast, more than $1 million.
What are people hating over in the city?
I probably say, cause everybody already think they own or something. They already think they, you know, the futures and, you know, the Meek Mills and shit. They already think they're there, which is cool, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, humble yourself in the state, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that you don't really you ain't gotta do all that, man. Just keep it shit G, do what you do, you know what I'm saying? You see somebody that's got the same dream as you know what I'm saying? Just keep it G and y'all do music shit. Push together.
Do you reach out to other artists?
I reached out to the ones that I feel like that have reached out to me, and the ones I feel like I fuck with or like their music or whatever. But I don't got no problem meeting somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's cool and they hungry as me, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with you.
Okay, now when it comes to Birmingham, can you give me a tour of the city?
Absolutely.
Let's start with the food. Favorite food spot in the city?
Favorite food? I probably take it to Feist. You know, I like soul food. I'm a country nigga, so I take it to Feist.
And what do you usually order?
Probably give me some other baked chicken, macaroni, cheese, and lima beans, sweet cornbread.
Now, what about the nightlife? Let's talk strip clubs first. Favorite strip club in the city?
Strip club, Birmingham. I might pull up in Palace. You know, Palace is a good little spot. You know, even though they built their little extra building with it, so it stretched it out a little better. I'm fucking with Palace.
Now, for somebody watching this that's never been to Birmingham before, when it comes to the exotic dancers, is it full nude, just topless?
Oh, no,
what goes on?
They busting the opening now, you know. They gonna buzz it, especially for that dollar.
Now, what about regular nightclubs? Favorite regular nightclub in the city?
I'll probably take it to Platinum. You know.
Okay.
They straight that way.
Now, we talked about the food, we talked about the nightlife. Any other spots you recommend someone first time visiting Birmingham see, do, or visit while they're in town?
Let me think. Ain't really nothing too much popping in Birmingham for real, unless you like craft shit, you know. No, most people don't really like that, so ain't really nothing really too popping like that. I don't know.
And what about the lingo? What are some terms or some phrases one might hear in the city of Birmingham right about now?
See, you'll hear I'm already hip. You'll hear it's on. You'll hear what else we'll hear? A lot of little shit we be saying.
What do some of those terms mean?
Well, you know, I'm already hip. That's basically like, you know what I'm saying, you see it as what it is, you know, you recognize what it is, whatever you're talking about, you know. It could be as like understanding two things that you really didn't have to say anything. You know, you just recognize, like, yeah, I'm already hip.
Now, what about as far as special events? Are there any special events you recommend someone come to Birmingham specifically for? Like, for example, in New Orleans, Mardi Gras is a huge ordeal. Anything in Birmingham you recommend someone attend? Anything specific?
Let me think. Not for real, man. We ain't really got shit that's really popping like that, you know what I'm saying? I know in Atlanta, y'all popping like a motherfucker, but in Birmingham, we ain't really got too much shit popping like that. Nobody killing that way, bro.
Still living in Birmingham?
Yeah, I'm still in the city.
Now, okay, what was it like for you growing up in Birmingham? Paint the picture for us.
I mean, it was rough, you know. Little bad ass little boys running around, you know. It was rough growing up. But hey, I guess you play the card how the card dealt.
Now, when you say it was rough, what was your roughest moment growing up?
Not having lights on in the house, man. Couldn't bathe your ass and shit. You know, eating bologna sandwiches and using the ice buckets, you know what I'm saying, to keep the bologna cold, type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool for nobody. I won't put that on nobody.
Now, growing up, what type of student were you in school?
I was a cool student, man. I played sports, you know. I ball all through any school year. So, you know, it was pretty cool, man. I was a little bad, little younger, dreadhead, younger with my other dreadhead, youngest from a nigga Dino, by the way. And I was a smart student.
Graduated high school?
Yeah, I did.
Attended college?
Yeah, I tried college for 1 year.
So dropped out freshman year, sophomore year?
Yeah, I dropped out freshman year. Freshman, dropping as a freshman.
And what was the reasoning behind that? Why dropped out?
It just wasn't for me, man. I mean, me and my brother Q made some money line now, you know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't my route. At least at that time, I think so.
Now, what do you say to somebody, because you're in music, obviously. So what do you say to somebody watching this, listening to your story, getting out of high school, about to make the next choice in their life, and let's say they want to be in the music industry too. Let's say they want to, you know, either be in front of the camera like a rapper or a different position in the music industry, and they want to go straight into music. Do you think a person out of high school should go straight into music, or do you think they should continue their education and do music simultaneously?
I think you should. What you believe in, what you feel like you should do, that's the route you take. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you probably, to me, I don't think you should try to do two different things at one time. You know, some people can, you know what I'm saying? But I just advise you probably want to take the one-way route. Just take the way that you feel like you can really, I guess, progress the most and stick to one task. You'll be straight.
Now, looking back at your own life, was that the best decision for you, was to quit college and drop out, or do you wish you would have stayed a little longer, or?
I probably think I guess, try different, a different subject, you know. I went there as a business. I probably went there as a music, you know what I'm saying? Learn something behind the computer.
Now, jobs you had growing up, if any?
I worked at Arby's, Sam's, Sinram, a lot of little jobs, man.
Quit these jobs, got fired from these jobs? What happened?
I got fired from one job. Yeah, that shit was, yeah, I got fired from one job.
For what? Which one?
I got fired from Sinram. I got fired from Sinram because, I mean, I really wasn't making no money. I wasn't really making no money. I was really catching little fishes in there, but I ain't really making no money out there for real. And I kind of just said fuck it. And then when they sleep in the bathroom, start like, fuck it, you know. I want you to fire me or some shit like that. I just said fuck it.
Any crazy stories dealing with any of those jobs? Anything out of the norm?
When I used to work at Arby's, my boy Steve-O, we just called him Salad. You know what I'm saying? A guy, I guess one of us, I probably messed up his sandwich, man. I used to be geeking that bitch in a way, so I probably messed up his sandwich or something. And I guess he came out in the restaurant like, hey man, I mess with my son, man, I beat your ass, I beat your ass. So me and my bro Q were like, shit, what you want to do, Steve? Cause I know he ain't no fighter, he ain't gonna fight nobody. But ain't nothing happened. But shit, that day something's gonna happen on that property. It's a fact, though.
Now, are both parents in your life?
Yeah, there was. You know, my dad passed in 2008 though. So I'm with my mom now. My mom rocking with me.
But they've been together your whole life prior to your dad passing?
Absolutely.
And what age were you when he passed?
I was 17, right when I was finna graduate, you know, a couple months before.
And what did he pass away from?
I don't really like to get into that, you know.
Okay. But that's something you don't see too much these days. You don't see parents sticking together, staying together.
It's true. It's true. Cause
you're probably one of the one of the last generations where you see a two-parent household and both parents staying for the majority. I mean, 17 years old, that's almost 18, the majority of a young person's legal age.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm blessed to have that because that shit taught me a lot of different things about, you know, real vibes, real love, you know. And that, you can take that real love in the many angles. You know, ain't no love in the streets, but I learned from that. It's good to have.
Now, are you the only child, or did you have other siblings?
I was the only child.
And when it comes to your rap career, was your family supportive of it, or?
Yeah, they were supportive. Everything I do, my family support. You know what I'm saying? Because they know I ain't gonna play with it. I'm for real with this rap shit, and they see I'm taking it seriously.
What'd they think about it?
They love it, you know. They like that. They like when I talk that crazy talk, you know. But they like how I do. I'm different.
Have they ever had a chance to see you perform?
Nah, not yet. They're gonna see me perform in the big stage though, real soon. That's a fact though.
Now, in regards to your parents, what's the worst thing you put them through?
Shit, that's a good question because I never really put them in a bad situation. I didn't really get caught. That's what it really was, cause shit. But I ain't really put them in nothing too crazy. I ain't do nothing too crazy like that.
Now, we talked about a variety of subjects in regards to your upbringing, but generally speaking, what's your overall message to the youth?
I say, don't be a follower, man. Don't be a follower. Go get some money. You know, believe what you believe in. You know, be honest, be real with yourself and the people around you. And, you know, everything you do, just take it seriously. Don't play with it.
Okay, now how did you get into rap music? What age were you?
My brothers, man, they've been rapping a little young, like they were rapping 12, 8 years old. So I kind of rap like the behind guy, you know, vibing with them. But I was always in tune with music. So I say I probably took it seriously at age 21. I had a little management deal in Atlanta, but that's about 21.
Any musical influences? Anybody that inspired you?
I definitely, my favorite guy really, you know, of course, Biggie, Pop, but my favorite rapper, you know, Fabulous is my favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? So, in that way.
Ever had a chance to meet him?
Nah, but it'd be E1Hunnit if I did, though. It'd be real E1Hunnit.
What would a song sound like if y'all two collaborated?
That shit'd be epic. Because he's smooth with it, and I'm coming out grimy and smooth, so, and it's a country style this way, so, yeah, that should be classic.
Now, how many years would you say you've been perfecting your craft for?
I say a cool 7 years.
Do you remember your first rap or what you were rapping about back then?
Yeah, I remember the first one. I think it was that old, what's that song with Bun B and Pimp C? I forgot that song, but yeah, one little song. We redid his song.
And what was that about?
I think it was about sipping syrup, coming down, something like that. You know what I'm saying? No, to that little level. We just really kind of switch the words up a little bit.
Now, when it comes to the music industry, what's your biggest pet peeve with it at this point? What bothers you the most about it, if anything?
Shit. Everybody copying everybody, man. You know, I feel like if you creative, you know, you can create your own sound, you can create your own lane. You know what I'm saying? I see they make good music. There's some good music out here. Don't get me wrong, you know, but I can't tell apart if I didn't listen to them before. You know, I can't tell them apart. You know, on my end, I'd never come out of the game like that. I can't bite somebody else's swag. Come with your own shit.
Now, who do you blame for this? Do you blame record labels and executives in that side of the industry, or do you blame listeners and consumers for that happening?
I just blame the people around, the people that know that. You know, whoever they're around, they know they sound like somebody. I blame them. Because if my partner, I see my partner blowing up and I see him sounding or trying to change to somebody else that's going on the radio, I'm gonna let them know. You know, like, no, stay in your lane, bro. Let them do them. You gonna do you.
Do you see this getting fixed anytime soon, this problem you speak of?
Yeah, when they hear me. That's a fact, though.
Now, when you're in the studio, top 3 things you need in the studio.
My brother, Q, some little bit of cannabis, and shit, probably, and a Sprite and some Hennessy.
Now, what type of strain of marijuana?
I'm cool with the Kush, you know, Kush and Perk. A little bit of that Casanova.
Now, do you do both at the same time? Do you drink alcohol and smoke marijuana at the same time when you're in the studio, or separate?
It's separate. It's separate because, you know, I might write drinking. You know, I might came in high, you know, that way.
Now, what does that do for you in the studio? What does smoking or drinking do for you in the studio?
Well, I don't really need it, but sometimes, you know, I guess I want to take a song another place. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just ease my mind. I had to relax a little bit because my mind, so many shit happened to me. So, you know, I sit down and smoke something. You know, I put the words together. It's pretty. Make a classic.
Craziest studio story, if you have one.
Thanks. Shit, yeah. Recording the best song I ever heard in my life and didn't have the autosave and the computer shut down. That shit was horrible. And when we lost the song, we lost more songs. So had to make a restart, like rewriting the Bible.
You weren't able to think back what you wrote, or?
Yeah, but it just didn't really sound the same. You know, it didn't come, the energy wasn't there like it was. So, shit, you know, but we made plenty more after that.
Now, I'm sure you come across a variety of beats.
Yeah.
Has there been any beat that you received that you passed on that became a bigger song for somebody else?
No, ain't nothing never came my way like that because I'm really rapping on everything for real. So, no.
Now, what's the realest song you ever wrote so far in your whole catalog of music?
Probably my little single I'm pushing right now, HDR, Hit the Road. Yeah, I took it there.
What's that about?
me doing what I'm doing now. Everywhere I go, I'm hitting the road. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between riding with a lame or riding with somebody that ain't really doing nothing. Waking up in the morning just getting high. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting up and doing something what I need to do productive. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, every step of the way I go. You know what I'm saying? But only certain people can ride though. It's a fact though.
Now, risk versus reward. What's the biggest risk you took for your music career so far?
Probably sending some money off that I didn't expect it, you know, to come back. I wasn't really trusting that shit, you know. I'd rather have a eye-to-eye contact with you before I send my hard-earned money, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, doing that, that's tough itself.
How much money was it?
Shit, how much we spent? It wasn't nothing but probably about a band or so, you know, but still, that would never happen again.
You lost it?
Yeah, it's gone. Made it back 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 7 times.
Now, was it a music industry type of situation?
Yeah. But that's when I found out the shit kind of phony out here. You gotta make sure you know what you're doing because everybody ain't really real and words and what they stand on ain't really standing on it.
Proudest accomplishment so far in your music career?
Probably, man, just really a lot more people listen to my music, you know what I'm saying? A lot more people that I really like that, you know, because at first it was a little different, you know, coming up, but Just been able to have my music out everywhere digital. That made me, you know what I'm saying? That was cool with me like that. Cause if you press play, shit, you gonna love it. That's a fact.
What's the biggest misconception of you? What's one thing people think about you, but it's not true?
Well, probably, you know, when you first hang, I know I probably a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? You see me, how I am, my lingo and my persona, but shit, they say I look like a murderer. They say I'm a murderer. I might will, but you know, we ain't gonna do it like that. It ain't all about that right now. But I don't want nobody to look at me as a murderer, man. Look at me like I'm a boss, you know what I'm saying? I work for mine, I stand on that, and I'm gonna keep working that way. So don't ever judge a book by its cover, man. Get to know somebody.
Craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
Crazy rumor. Shit, the rumor I heard that they say a little situation happened. Shit, they say I had some words or somebody heard my song that I looked up to in this rap game, and that's Yo Gotti. That was a rumor.
What was the actual rumor?
I mean, I used to be signed with Heavy Count. You know what I'm saying? And that's Black Youngster label. But that shit flunked. All that shit fugazi. You know what I'm saying? How they play their role in the situation. But in that part, you know, bro was like, Gotti want to get on your shit. You know, Gotti want to get on your shit. So shit, I guess they got out or whatever. But I don't believe none of that shit happened because how the whole situation with the Heavy Count contract, that shit was fluke. So that was a rumor. I wish he'd get on there. It'd be nice. He probably be a 100 nigga, but I don't know. That was a big rumor.
Do you care what people think about you?
In a certain extent, but then again, I'm gonna be myself regardless, you know. So, nah, I really don't.
What about music-wise?
Yeah, I do. In the music way, cause you gotta make your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Stepping out here different. The way I do it, I want a nigga respect that shit. Like respect that. I ain't doing what you doing. I'm doing my lane. Don't judge me though.
What are your keys to success?
Consistency, great moves, and a great surrounding. You know what I'm saying? Believe in something.